Welcome back, Saber fans. Tony here from 89sabers, and today another update video for you. If you're new to the channel, I do install, repair, and review these sabers, so please like, comment, and subscribe. I also have a website, in-hilt.com, where you can find my finished products and sound fonts. So if you're interested in that, definitely check out the link in the description below. So here we have a DV6 from Korbanth. This is their version of the Return of the Jedi saber. This was originally installed by Korbanth as well. The customer here was having a lot of problems with it, as per usual, usually when I receive Korbanth sabers. So the speaker was bad, the sound fonts weren't very good. They haven't updated any of the fonts, so like Korbanth and Kyber font. The speaker here was busted, was rattling and stuff, and so we ended up fixing that. And then the sound fonts on here are by Kyberphonic, but they don't update them. So like Return is now Return V2 by Kyberphonic, Father V2, several other fonts that Kyberphonic has updated, which are for free. Korbanth has decided not to put on their sabers. So a lot of the V1 versions are on here, and so we went through and added a few and changed up a few, as well as giving it gesture features and stuff. They're still using stock buttons on here instead of FET263s, which is what I use. And then they didn't have the common folder, so they can't have a track player on here or a volume control menu on here. And overall, it's very hard to go back and forth between fonts. With FET263's button system, it's a lot easier to go through those features. So we did decide to update it and stuff. It now has twist on, twist off, and all the ProffieBoard 6.7 features. There was a problem as well with the chassis being held in. Originally, the customer was having problems with the speaker possibly hitting the pommel, and the retention screw holding this chassis in was actually this same one that holds the control box in, which was a bit rattly, and so the screw was loose. And so I basically kind of pre-drilled a little hole so the screw fits in snugly and holds the chassis in correctly instead of just pushing against the chassis and it coming loose. And then also this section here was loose. The screw, it's the same problem with the retention screw here where it just has a recessed area and it just makes this thing wobble. So I ended up putting E6000 in there, and now it's not wobbling at all, which is very, very nice. The customer decided, I don't think, to add any fonts total, but with this one in particular, I don't think I updated too much of the fonts or anything, just the config file and stuff, because that's what he wanted to be done. So without further ado, let's put in a blade and show you off the fonts. Alright, so for this saber, just the ProffieBoard system was updated, no fonts were added, the blade styles were updated as well, so I'll go through and run all the features and stuff. I won't probably go through all of the 20 so fonts on there, but I'll go as many as I can until I get bored of it. So this is just Father V1 by Kyberphonic. Here you have the buttons, so power and aux, power to turn on and off the saber. Just tap aux for blasters. For lightning block, you want to hold power, tap aux. For color change, it's the opposite, so hold aux, tap power. You get into the color changing mode, you can just rotate your saber. Just select a color, hit power. To go back to the previous color, just hit aux. Yeah, very nice. This does have a track player and as well as a coded track. For the coded track, you want to point the blade up and hold the power button for 2 seconds. This one just has the hallway scene on there. If you want to go to the track player, you can just tilt your blade sideways and then rotate through the tracks. Most of these fonts will just have coded tracks. They won't all have track players. So for multi-blast, you want to hold the aux button for 2 seconds and let go. Get that multi-blast begin sound and you can swing your saber. You have it, tap once more, and you're good to go. For force effects, you want to hold the blade sideways while the saber is on, and hold the power button for 2 seconds.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
Yeah. This does also have gesture features, twist on and twist off. So yeah.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
This is Return by Kyberphonic. This is the V1 version. As the bard scene has the track. It's very nice. Yeah. Next up.
If you're not with me, then you're my enemy.
This is not Annie 3. This is a Heroes Pack by Kyberphonic. This is the Anakin version. This is called Angsty. It was on the SD card originally. Supposed to be an Anakin Episode 2. I'm not sure who the maker is. It almost sounds like Heroes Pack, but a bit different. Next up.
Only a Sith deals in absolutes. I will do what I must.
This is, of course, Obi-Wan for the Heroes Pack. He does have tracks on it as well. Anakin versus Obi-Wan. But yeah. Little green friend. Updated blade style. So for all of these, they'll have all the white clashes, white lockup, white effects and features. It's more universal that way amongst all the fonts. With With Korbanth, what you find is a lot of the blade styles were random. Certain effects had the orange or yellow, and the clashes and lockup were very weird. Same with the blasters. The blasters were like the whole blade lit up, and it was like kind of annoying. Versus this, you can kind of see it's like a blast fade, and it's responsive. So it's a bit more universal and a bit more noticeable that way than just the huge blade lighting up. Same with lockup. Lockup is just hold and clash. But yeah.
It is obvious that this contest cannot be decided by our knowledge of the Force.
I don't believe this is Count's Claw. It might be. Yeah. Count's Claw. This also has Yoda versus Dooku on there. But yeah.
Now you will experience the full power of the dark side.
This is The Emperor by Kyberphonic.
This party's over.
Heroes Pack, Mace Windu.
Don't insult me.
There are several Asajj Ventress fonts on here. One of them is Night Sister by Kyberphonic. I'm not sure who the other maker is. This is definitely the other one.
I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold.
Dark Sword. The blade style here wasn't that good. It was just a white yellowish blade. Versus this is the active one. That pulses and has that type of blade style in there. Again, the unstable style was also kind of weird. A lot better now.
Jedi, prepare for death.
This one actually has an Electrostaff blade style on there. The original one did not.
The Force is with you.
ESB Graphics V2. This one has the unstable build-up as well as the white swing. It's very cool.
At last we will have our revenge.
Menace.
Feel, don't think. Use your instincts.
This is Heroes Pack, Qui-Gon.
Ahsoka Tano! Bo-Katan sent me.
The Sorcerer. A correct kind of yellow silver blade.
It's just Ben these days.
Standard blue for Ben.
Where is he?
I believe this is What Remains, or it's the Kyberphonic version. I forgot what that one's called. Darth, I think is what it's called. Yeah.
Jedi Knight.
I think that's about halfway through. I'll just skip to the Party Blade now. There's a lot of, I think, 22-ish fonts on there. But yeah.
Prepare a boarding party.
And last but not least, you have your passive battery monitor, which fades from green to red, depending on the battery voltage, and of course, the Party Blade. So that includes the DV6 update from Korbanth, installed by Korbanth, updated by yours truly. Of course, I hope the customer enjoys it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a wonderful day, and may the Force be with you.